Okay, scrappers, welcome back to the channel. Today we're gonna rip a computer. It's been a long time since I've gotten my hands on one, and this is a pretty old one. It's a Dell. Used to run the telephone system for all the rooms in our hotel. And yeah, we're gonna rip this baby if we can. It's appears that one of these halves come off of here because it looks like the motherboard is on this bottom side. Don't know exactly how it's going to come apart, but we'll see what we can do. Well, I don't know if that's the right way. Does it just pry off this towards the back? Maybe we gotta take the front of it off first. Okay, there's some junk, huh? And now, this thing here. Does that just pound off of there? Or? I don't know. Seems to be making some progress. Boy, oh boy. Sure doesn't want to be helping here. See, I don't know if it's supposed to pull back and then up. There. How's that? We got part of it off. Call that shred, huh? All right. Now this side should come off too. Come on. I don't think this is the way it was meant to come off. But at this point, I don't really care. That's junk. Oh, we're dropping green things out. Oh boy. Oh, and it's got one of them slot processors in it. Bummer. I thought maybe we were gonna get a good one. But it looks like we got some nice boards in it. Looks like some nice boards. Yeah. I suppose I could be using the old manual or the automatic screwdriver instead of that manual one. It's a nice board, B&B Electronics Manufacturing. Look at the size of that one. That's about 9 inches there. Lots of nice gold pins on there. Got 2 of those babies. They look to be the same. We got these little clip things here. think if we just pull it that way, it'll come right out of there. There's another board. A little more shred. All right, what we got going on here? Got some of these crazy flat wires. On these flat wires, guys, do you let me know in the comments, do you cut all these ends off of them, or do you sell them with it on there? Because there should be gold in all them end pieces. I just don't know how much how far down you go with the scrapping of those for the gold. Look there, there's a CD-ROM drive. There's the hard drive that failed on this thing. Well, I wonder if that's gonna have more. It's probably got screws on the bottom too. But I think we can take this one off. And that should come up. Come on. There's an old hard drive. 15 heads. March 5th, 2000. Where does it say how many gigs it is? It's a Western Digital. Huh, am I blind? Anybody see the gigs? Doesn't even say. But it's got a pin board on there, which are nice. Okay, here's even a little floppy drive. Come on, floppy drive, how do you come out of there? Oh, the whole little thing comes out. Do you guys take these floppy drives apart? Get the board off of them? Let me know in the comments. I know some guys, they just throw them into shred, but you know, there is a little board in there with gold pins. There's a little motor there. You know, I guess it really comes down to whether or not you have the time. You know, if you got more time than you got anything else, then maybe it's worth it. Or some guys don't have the time, so they don't do it. Excuse me. Now this power supply. There's got to be a way for it to tip out of here. There must be some fancy button somewheres. Right there, I bet you. That's probably why there's an arrow there. It says release. There. There's a release button. A release button. Oh, that won't take it off. This would do it. Come on, baby. Uh-oh, that ain't good. That ain't good. Is there another doggone screw somewheres? Can't believe that it's two of those there, but maybe. Sure enough, look at there. Those two little screws were holding there. So there you go. Tell me in the comments below, what do you do with these babies? Do you just cut the wire off and sell that separate? Do you sell them as a whole? Do you take these apart and get the aluminum and the copper and stuff out of them? Let me know in the comments below. Got that off of there. So now all we got is this here board. How many more screws do we got? Now let's do this. Get this out of the way. And then I bet you these are holding it. These little brass standoff things. Come on. They don't want to just fall out of there, do they? Okay, we'll play with that later. Oh boy. Anybody see any screws left on that? Yeah, those two right there. Those two things. Those two things right there. Okay, we're getting closer. All right, well, all you guys that do a lot more of this computer scrapping than I do, let me know. What would you consider that? It's a motherboard, but it really doesn't have a large socket or a small socket. It's just got this thing. So let me know in the comments what you would consider this a board. And we gotta take the battery out, because that's always important. So there, that takes that battery out of there. Got one piece of gold memory. And there you have it. So with these here, what I tend to do is get in here and try to pop that off of there. And that's how I sell those, is just those. I save those up and send them to board sort. So yeah, let me know in the comments what you do. Do you use board sort or whatever? And there's a couple more little things we can get off of here, but if you stuck with me this long, I'd like to thank you. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please do. And watch one of the videos that's on screen now.